Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, you can make of this what you will, but I am taking it with a grain of salt. Guys, I bring you this. Osinbajo clears air on 2023 presidential ambition. So this is the vice president of Nigeria now coming out into the public space to speak about what is going to happen in 2023 with regards to himself. So again, Osinbajo clears air on 2023 presidential ambitions. Before getting into the story, I am dismissing it out of hand, but let's get into the story and you can make your decision. Nigeria's vice president Yemi Osinbajo has no intention of contesting to be president in 2023, according to his senior special assistant on media and publicity, Laolu Akande. Akande stated this whilst answering questions on an Instagram live chat with the publisher of Ovation magazine, Dele Momodu, on Monday. Momodu asked Akande if the attacks his principal has faced recently was part of a plan to disrupt any ambition the vice president has in 2023. In response, Akande insisted that Osinbajo's major focus was to support President Muhammadu Buhari until their tenure elapses. I am his spokesperson, and all I know he wants to do is to do this job that he has been given very well, and he doesn't have any other plans right now about any such thing. I can tell you that quite clearly. So he says, I can tell you that quite clearly, but what he has just stated is as clear as mud. So let's just recap what he said again, so just we're clear and then we can unpick it. I am a spokesperson, yes he is, and all I know he wants to do is this job that he has been given very well. Yes, that's fair enough, he can't say otherwise. Of course he wants to do the job that he has been given very well, and he doesn't have any other plans right now about any such thing. So that is now the pertinent part of that whole statement, that paragraph, and he doesn't have any other plans. So he is speaking, of course, on behalf of Yemi Osinbajo, but Yemi Osinbajo is not the person speaking, and he doesn't have any other plans right now. So those two words are the words that you have to hang on to. So right now is right at that moment, but the moment after is a different set of circumstances, of course. So I am not right now is not I am not in the future. We all understand that, so there's no real mystery behind that phrasing. So he doesn't have any plans right now about any such thing. I can tell you that quite clearly. So he can state that quite clearly, of course, because as far as he is saying, and if you unpick what he is saying, because he of course is a spokesperson and not the principal himself. So as far as he is saying and as far as he understands, Yemi Osinbajo does not have any plans towards 2023. That is not to say Yemi Osinbajo does not have those plans, and that is not to say that Yemi Osinbajo will not have those plans the moment after he has said that. But as far as his understanding, Yemi Osinbajo does not have those plans. So you can see the trick of language right there. That's obfuscation. I seem to use that word quite a lot. That is some sort of like a magic trick, sleight of hand with language that this guy is trying to play. But we carry on. He has said to me several times, see Laolu, this is not a monarchy. We are going to be here for 4 or at best 8 years. Let's just focus and do the work so that when we are gone, people will say we did this and we did that. So he is entirely consumed by the job. I am a spokesperson, and we have not talked about what he's going to do in 2023. What is the point? Akande said. So this is now this guy now making a denial on behalf of Osinbajo. And this trick that Nigerian politicians play with this spokesperson type of utterances in the public space. I'm not sure if I am going to be describing it as clever, because it's not especially clever, because if you can see through it quite easily, then it is not especially clever. But what they are doing, speaking via a spokesperson, is to afford themselves room for deniability. So if a spokesperson says something on behalf of a principal, and then in the future that thing is then called to question, or is under intense scrutiny, the principal can then come out in front of the cameras to say the person that spoke on his behalf misunderstood the conversation that they had. Quite honestly, he can just play it around, not even blame the guy, say maybe I did not even express myself properly to him, but here is me now expressing myself properly to you guys now in my own words, and the direction of follow is different from one that was expressed by my spokesperson. So this is why they use all these spokespersons, and this guy, you have to be clear in what he's saying. He's saying that right now Osinbajo is not intending towards 2023, and he has not discussed intentions towards 2023 with him. So there are several elements to that. That one can be in the first instance an outright lie. This guy could be just lying, or he could be telling the truth as well, but not, of course, speaking the intentions of Osinbajo, because the intentions of Osinbajo may not have been shared with him. That's not to say that they do not exist. So you can see all these clever tricks with language, and that is why essentially all these people put all this spokesperson in front of them, between them and the cameras. Conversations in the comment section, the vice president spokesperson is trying to have us believe that Osinbajo does not have ambitions towards 2023, even though he has seen the power that the first seat of the Nigerian space wields. Come share thoughts about all this with me in the comment section. Do you believe or disbelieve? But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done all three, then come tell me now what you are thinking regarding this positioning of Osinbajo in the comment section. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here I say peace.